Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. In today's episode, we delve into Berkshire Hathaway's 7th consecutive loss session and Rivian's all-time low despite its Amazon partnership. We'll also discuss Shopify's controversial strategy for higher employee pay and the White House's recent move to pass marijuana rescheduling review to the DOJ. In business news, Brookfield Infrastructure Partners is set to sell 170 million limited partnership units, while Apple faces a slip due to Needham cutting estimates amid iPhone and China weakness. We'll also cover Autodesk's delayed annual report due to an internal investigation, Barrick Gold's plunge as Q1 production lags expectations, and AMD's new chips designed to power AI PCs in their race against Intel and Nvidia. Stay tuned after this short ad break for these stories and more. Berkshire Hathaway's shares experienced a decline for the 7th consecutive session, with a loss of 4.47% over the span of 6 trading days. However, this did not hinder the financial behemoth's Q4 operating earnings from increasing by 28%. This surge was primarily fueled by enhancements in insurance underwriting and investment income. The firm is anticipated to disclose its Q1 earnings on the 3rd of May, with a general revenue estimate standing at $80.1 billion.
Rivian Automotive, a manufacturer of electric vehicles, reached its lowest trading point ever, even though it released a software update and is advancing with its growth plans. Amazon, which is one of Rivian's major investors, has set up more than 17,000 chargers throughout the United States. This makes it the biggest operator of private EV charging infrastructure in the country. UBS, a Wall Street firm, upgraded its rating for Rivian from sell to neutral. This change was due to a more balanced risk-reward profile.
E-commerce powerhouse, Shopify, is implementing a competitive strategy to manage labor expenses and enhance efficiency. The company's workforce of 8,300 is now in a race for salary increments. Employees are evaluated and given numerical scores according to their skill level. Only those who demonstrate faster improvement than their peers qualify for a pay rise. Despite facing recent stock market challenges, Shopify reported a 24% annual increase in revenue during the last quarter.
The White House has signaled that the choice to reclassify cannabis as a low-risk substance now rests with the Department of Justice. This action could potentially shift marijuana from Schedule I, where it is currently grouped with drugs such as heroin, to Schedule III, which includes medications like ketamine. The Drug Enforcement Administration verified this review earlier in the year.
Brookfield Infrastructure Partners has submitted a prospectus for the transaction of 170 million limited partnership units. This action comes in the wake of recent dialogues concerning its robust growth in funds from operations, a 6% yield, and possible upward potential.
Shares in Apple experienced a minor decrease as the investment firm Needham revised its fiscal second quarter estimates downwards, citing weaknesses in the iPhone and Chinese markets. Laura Martin, an analyst at Needham, forecasts sales to reach $90.8 billion, marking a 4% drop from earlier predictions. Earnings per share are projected at $1.51, reflecting a 7% decline. The second quarter results for Apple are anticipated to be released on May 2nd.
The Internal Audit Committee of Autodesk is currently conducting an investigation into the company's practices regarding free cash flow and non-GAAP operating margin. Despite the ongoing investigation, Autodesk anticipates no effect on financial statements that have been previously issued. The annual report has been delayed due to this investigation, which could potentially risk noncompliance with Nasdaq's requirement for timely filing. However, it is not expected that this will have an immediate impact on the listing or trading of Autodesk stock.
Barrick Gold experienced a 7.2% drop in share value following a first quarter gold production that didn't meet expectations, primarily due to maintenance activities at Nevada gold mines. However, the firm remains confident about achieving its annual gold and copper targets. The preliminary output stood at 940,000 ounces, falling short of the anticipated 984,000 ounces. Although costs have escalated, they are projected to decrease as production ramps up over the year. Copper yield also saw a decline due to reduced mined grades at Lumwana.
Advanced Micro Devices, a leading chipmaker, has unveiled new processors aimed at powering PCs capable of artificial intelligence. This move escalates the competition with its rivals, Intel and Nvidia. The Ryzen Pro 8040 series for laptops and the Ryzen Pro 8000 series for desktops are set to make their first appearance in HP and Lenovo PCs starting from the second quarter of 2024. As artificial intelligence continues to gain momentum, Canalys, a research firm, forecasts that by the year 2025, PCs equipped with AI capabilities will account for 40% of all PC shipments worldwide. And that wraps up today's episode of the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay savvy, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next wave of market trends. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. It's time for us to say goodbye until we see each other again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.